Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay. Let me try this. And I just... Oh, sorry, man. Oh, that was... I'm really guilty about that one.
Alright. Maybe you can just platform through.
Possibly.
From this vantage point, you know what I want?
What?
I want to be Spider-Man. I want to just, like, hang.
Let's see if I can do this deftly enough.
I want to, like, rappel down and wrap people up and use them as gently swaddled decorations on the eaves of these these buildings.
Did I knock out just a guard? I think I might have knocked out just a guard, and maybe I don't need to go this way yet. I know that there are quests over here because eventually you meet the it's a deep personal sadness that I think that you will also empathize with. The person that's actually in charge of forging the documents. I mean, she's got a skill set that should feel familiar.
Oh.
Why is that car blinking?
I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Okay, this is the guy. Whoops.
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation, upgrade their permits.
You have the money.
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs,
There.
she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
Every part of that sentence was gross.
Yeah.
You're not even trying, are you? You just blatantly scam Augs out of as much as you can.
You want updated permit or not? Documents are actually pretty good. You'll see. Trust me, the girl is very talented.
These documents, what are they? Stolen? Forged? Invisible?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work. Puts more effort in than we ask her to.
You've been making a living scaring people. Intimidating Augs into buying whatever you can sell. Now you're gonna pay for it.
Fuck.
Yep. There we go. I'm not usually for those types of solutions, but... yeah, I cannot be patient with that. Nope. No.
Confirmed for Bauer and Brode. Melina has been upstairs all day forging their new AUG permits. We can easily get 2 more payment rounds out of them before delivery. Then I give them maybe 1 week max before they get shipped off anyway. I can probably get in 3, maybe 4 update payments out of them before that happens. I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
This game is already starting to like raise my blood pressure.
Yeah.
Never before has a game quite so effectively really, I mean, okay, it's like in Mass Effect or Metal Gear Solid where there's like an explicit choice to be made. You know, it's like, oh, do you want to do the good guy thing or the sort of like anti-hero thing, right? Goody two shoes or a Paragon or Renegade, right?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? And normally, the games, they don't quite. They're not effective at actually pushing my buttons, right?
Right.
I found it very challenging going through this game and not doing like violent street executions on a lot of the evildoers you meet.
Yeah, like,
you know?
Like that guy. Wow. That was disgusting on a million levels.
And, I mean, one of the only things that helped me keep my cool later in the game with some of what you see, it's the realization that hurting one of them, it's like kicking a beehive, you know?
Yeah.
It's not actually going to help the people that need help.
Mm-hmm.
And it might feel like empowering in the moment, but then realistically what you've done is you've just endangered a community of people.
Have you beaten this game?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
But again, just the one time. And it was 3 years ago. And the themes of the game have been on my mind. But
I think maybe we have exhausted this plan. Maybe that was the last.
Not the specifics.
Mm-hmm. But now that you're back here, it's just like, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to take a whole new measure of breath to get through this without just being incredibly violent.
Got to find an untapped market and exploit it. They could be in prison.
So we're trying to get around these people?
Yes, and I'm trying to think of... Oh no, I think I know what I need to do.
Don't you have like a grenade?
What if we expand it? Told Normals they need
Ooh.
permits as well. Maybe that was the last straw. Maybe they'll start rioting.
The problem is the one back here is really the one that's doing the spotting. I just need to knock him out first, and then I can knock out that one much more easily.
Okay. Naps. Oh.
Just like that.
Okay, there we go.
That was a little sloppy, but I mean, I'll take it. I'll allow it, you know.
So do you think... This place is weird, okay? It's giving me very weird vibes with all of the street fair decorations.
It's a toy factory. Not a toy factory. It's a little like craft shop.
Mm-hmm. Boy.
See the sweet little train?
Yeah, it's adorable.
Yeah. So it was like, I think, handmade like children's toys.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's used for crimes.
Mm-hmm.
And not just any crimes, but like the super galling real world crimes.
Yeah. You know, I'm getting a little bit quiet over here because I'm like, my mouth is forming a thin line, a very tight thin line, the dangerous kind, the kind that you don't want to see.
It's like the kind that it's exactly shaped for 4-letter words to eke out.
4-letter words, and to hold the thoughts in place long enough to decide how to remove limbs. Like, just...
Wait a second.
You know, the thing that...
I did get that code, okay.
The thing that popped into my head is like the emotion that lemon grab must feel 100% of the time.
Yeah.
This is unacceptable. I will not scream the lemon grab scream, but know that I can.
Will it work twice? No.
I can't.
Cool.
I can't watch the lemon grab episodes of Adventure Time anymore because they're just too grating
and gross.
Yeah,
They're the grossest in the show.
Sad.
Yeah. Like that one where the lemon screams so loudly that it peels itself. That's a nightmare.
Yeah, I think that the acknowledgement of that type of emotion and insanity in that world is good. I'm glad that the episodes exist, but every time I rewatch, like, because I'm feeling kind of crud, I skip all of those episodes. And it makes me feel kind of bad about it, but I can't. I do not like these environments. Like, yeah. And I don't know what to say because I feel like if you really have to explain how bad it is, then you're already in, like, that is a problem in itself, you know? It's like, well, listen, it's bad because extortion is one.
Is this... We are the most technologically advanced generation in history. At an individual level, we have successfully integrated the best of this new technology into our bodies and into our lives. At the communal level, however, many of us feel out of place in our surroundings. The cities we inhabit are, at best, repositories of old architecture and old prejudice that no longer match our potential or our needs. At worst, they feel openly hostile to what we have become. Augmented citizens across the globe recognize the need for a new kind of city. We need a new capital of progress that isn't held back by outdated design models and cynical political institutions. We need a place like
Rabia,
an accessible, progressive, eco-friendly metropolis shining like a beacon in the plains of Oman. It may sound like a utopic fantasy, but Rabia is not a city born of dreams. Rabia has been conceived and constructed by the Santia.
You know French. That seems like a French word.
I don't know. I'm not going to guess. That group, out of necessity. That's one of the problems of having the volume so low, because it's been said aloud a few times. We'll just listen back to how these are pronounced in post, and then maybe do what we did for Endless Legend and write a few of them out. Yeah. If they keep coming up. It is the place our generation needs. It is a city designed for you.
I mean, that sounds nice.
If you guys want me to work, you need to give me some breathing room.
Is this the forger?
Please don't shoot me.
Okay.
You want to tell me what's
Done.
going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
Okay. I don't want to do either of those things.
I don't think, unless she's an incredible liar.
It seems like we could stand to calm this person down.
Yeah, she's not. She's just a nervous artist that the people outside have been bullying her into helping them with their crimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other Augs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Okay.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
see, she buries the lead.
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Well, she's
I was
nervous.
scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
Adam.
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... You know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
No, I mostly punch people.
I like knowing there are other options.
Yes.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again.
Oh, wait.
Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
Yeah, it depends. Are you charging people? Like...
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
I don't know how much trouble this is going to be. I lean towards I want to help, but I always want to help everything.
Well, part of the problem is I know how this quest, if it's the quest that I'm thinking of, she gives you both, but you only have the opportunity to activate one of them, I think.
Uh-huh.
And then you have to make a choice between two perfectly normal, everyday, deserving people. And I think they make you see the negative effect you have on the life that you don't pick later in the game.
Is this just like a pile of bad options this whole game?
Not the entire game, but a lot of the game, yeah.
Okay, maybe we go with not interested.
But if we don't, then they're both.
Okay, all right, we'll help.
You know what? That's actually something, because it's incidental.
Yeah.
You just incidentally see the person later in the game in a bad spot. I wouldn't be surprised if they both show up there. So let's just help one of them.
All right, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
All
What
right,
does that mean?
I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Oh, brother.
So this I remember, right? I just thought that it happened much later in the game. So I think what must have happened is I must have been in sort of like an RP mindset,
Yeah.
where it's like Adam is a talented super spy guy, and his augs aren't working correctly.
And so you went to do that first?
Yeah, and I just blew through here, went through there, and then did like the first big quest in that direction. But some of this is familiar to me. Let's see what's in here, and then I think that we'll be done for the day. And we can just go think about how horrible everything is in games and in real life and in all the places. Just all. Oh, did I not? Unlock.
You ever push a door when it should be a pull?
Yeah. And now they'll never know once they
Until
wake
they
up.
open it.
Yeah. And then on the way out, it's just, oops, my bad. Oops, sorry. That was me stomping on their butts while they were asleep.